Hello everyone, welcome to Tian Tan Dian. I am Chao Zhao. Today I will talk about the new Jack 9X car. As a large SUV with a Jack, it already had an ideal before it was launched. The L9 led the K900 and the N9 were equivalent to the pure electric growth of motorcycles. There are all. Jack 9X focuses on high performance and long distance selling points, including the entry-level version of Pure Aviation, which can accelerate 300 kilometers in 3.1 seconds and rush to more than 80% in 9 minutes. And abundance. Rich intelligent driving assistance, such as LiDAR and air spinning frame, is in motion compared with new power driving at the same level. There are indeed bright spots, but the specific performance depends on the actual experience. When it comes to configuration and price, the 9X has 5 configurations of 2025 models to choose from. The guide prices of Max version, Ultra version, Hyper version, and Urine version are 4 each. Starting from 165,900 yuan, starting from 485,900 yuan, starting from 555,900 yuan, starting from 599,900 yuan. The benefits brought by the new listing include placement stickers and financial subsidies, etc., a series of benefits. This is closer to the price of the Wenjie M9 than the new energy large SUV of the same class, but the top and hyper versions have 3 motors and have a longer battery life. The price-performance ratio is fairly balanced. Overall, the price is medium to high. Most of the advantages lie in the comprehensiveness of the configuration and characteristic power. In terms of appearance, the design of the front face is quite grand, with a straight step grid and a flat front. The administrative elements are very powerful. The lights are LED light sources and double C-shaped headlights. They look technologically strong and come to the side from 20 inches to 22 inches. The inch rim style is the most sympathetic closed rim. This vehicle is classified as a new energy vehicle, incorporating a mechanical stone door handle alongside electric open and close features, blending practicality with technological appeal. Measuring 5 to 39 mm in length, 20 to 29 mm in width, and 18 to 19 mm in height, it stands out with its considerable size within its class, nearly matching the dimensions of the Tengxi N9. Its 369 mm wheelbase places it firmly among the leading vehicles of its category. The rear design features minimalist ring-shaped taillights, accentuating the distinctive logo. Additionally, the trunk offers a storage capacity of 470 liters, further complementing its 6-seater SUV design. If you want to reflect the sense of dignity, the design of his heaven and earth door is also essential. In the case of 6 seats, the available technical volume is not particularly generous. The entire depth is about half a meter by visual inspection. However, once the rear row is folded down, the trunk can be expanded into a considerable nearly flat space. Daily storage is quite sufficient. When you come to the front row of the car, the interior is simple and technological. The instrument panel is equipped with a flat-bottom steering wheel with multifunction buttons and heating functions, making it comfortable to hold. The layout of the Chinese platform is logical at 10 points. Various physical cases are arranged in categories. The crystal knobs have large texture and are easy to operate on average. The seat material is wrapped in leather with a helicopter number, so the functions are basically low and slow at this price. The focus of lifer leather belt ventilation, heating, massage, and removal is on the innovation of technological configuration and comfort configuration. There is an openable wood grain veneer on the inside of the door panel. Except for the wood grain veneer in the island area of the press grid, all seat adjustments are operated on the door panel. We have seen this design in luxury models of Mercedes-Benz Lincoln before. The difference is that the 9X ambient lighting, seat adjustment buttons, and speakers are linked. The front row of the main body looks more technological, and the places that can be often touched in terms of materials are basically wrapped in soft bags or stone and wood. Its livelihood configuration is also quite powerful, using the same name as Binley. Brand, 9 flat surround channels and 2 subwoofers, 4 sky channels and 8 headrest speakers can easily achieve immersive audio-visual enjoyment design. The central control screen is a 3.5K screen made of Samsung old material. The dual flat layout gestures and voice interaction responds quickly, and the voice control navigation air conditioning temperature is fine. The front row air conditioner outlet is manually adjustable, requiring self-adjustment for angle changes. Additionally, driving support features are robust, including standard 360-degree panoramic views, transparent chassis technology, and automatic parking assistance for white cars across all series. Driving the Scaffold Luxury Max and Ultra are equipped with 11 cameras, 12 ultrasonic radars, and a 192-line LiDAR, which is already a very upstream level. The Hyper version has been upgraded to 13 cameras and a 5G 520 display LiDAR. And from the other 2 versions, the 1-gram NVIDIA Drive and U upgrade to 2 provides a higher calculation example. The Advanced Driving Assistance System greatly aids judgment and stability. The rear row provides an exceptionally spacious area. Once adjusted, the legs have more than 3 rounds of space, the headroom exceeds 2 rounds, and the third row even reserves 2 rounds of room. The second row's front and rear adjustment range is extensive, allowing it to be pushed far back when the third row is unused, enhancing spatial comfort. Moreover, the trunk space behind the third row permits a reclining seat angle. Comfort matches the front row with rear seats equipped with individual air conditioning vents and charging ports. The entertainment screen in the back row can be moved vertically between the second and third rows, which is very user-friendly. If only the passengers in the third row of the car need to be entertained, then the second row can pull the curtains on the side of the car to create a dim rest environment, 3 rows of passengers. You don't have to lean forward to have a comfortable guanyin angle. In addition, its 2-row seats can also be rotated and deformed like Check Mix 1 to cope with more car scenarios. In terms of power configuration, the entire series uses a 2.0T turbine to add an engine with a maximum power of 2.05 billion. Max and Ultra are dual motor systems with a maximum power of 660 kilowatts. Hyper is a stronger 3-motor with a maximum power of 1030 kilowatts. In terms of pure electric cruising range, the Hyper version accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers in nearly 3.1 seconds. Under CRTC conditions, the Hyper version has a pure electric cruising range of 355 kilometers and a comprehensive cruising range of 1,165 kilometers. The Max version and Ultra version have a pure electric range of 288 kilometers to 380 kilometers and 900 for Gangla fast charging. With still only 20% of the battery, the instant 9x 9-minute fast recharge can be 80%, which is close to the time for a gas truck to refuel once. In terms of chassis, the entire series comes standard with air suspension, which can be adjusted for high, low, soft and hard configurations. In terms of recommendation, I personally think the Mic version is the most cost-effective. Liu Simple's core configurations such as the Crime Price 360-degree panoramic image LiDAR are complete, with sufficient power and battery life. The price is much cheaper than Ultra and Hyper. The Ultra version costs 20,000 more and does not change much. The HIP version is 90,000 more expensive, although it has 3 motors and battery life has been improved, but it is enough to drive dual motors every day. Generally speaking, the Check 9X is a large-scale plug-in SUV. The highlights are the power, battery life and intelligent hardware. The space and comfort are good, but the price is a little expensive. If you are interested in the cost-effective Max board, it is worth considering. If the budget is quite sufficient, the Hyper version brings more fun. What do you think of this car? Let's comment and talk together. This is the entire content of this issue of Tiantan Store. If you want to see any good reviews of new cars and hot cars, follow us. See you next issue.